This is Kardec Radio, bringing you the book, The Medium's Harvest, written by spirit author Emmanuel and psychographed by Chico Javier. This partial audio recording will cover Chapter 43, titled Mediumship and Mental Alienation. Enjoy. Chapter 43, Mediumship and Alienation. Public Meeting, held on June 13, 1960, question number 221, paragraph 5. How many are not resigned to the truths that the Spiritist doctrine brought to the human mind more than a century ago? They unconsciously say that mediumship generates madness, and they multiply complicated theories that justify their way of thinking, observing it simply as a morbid state, giving the idea of specialists who would only examine the problems of the natural human being through the sick man. Considering mediumship as a peculiar perception of the psychic structure of each of us, we will find it in varying degrees in all individuals. In view of this, we can easily situate it in the field of personality among the other senses, of which the spirit is used in order to express and evolve into the higher life. However, we do not ignore that the misguided senses inevitably lead to misinterpretation and delirium. The eyes are immediate auxiliaries of the spies and the criminals who plan war and populate penitentiaries. However, they cannot be accused of the cause of delinquency. The ears are direct collaborators in the cruelty and slander that provoke social degradation, but they do not, in themselves, present similar imbalances. When employed in making destructive bombs, the hands are workers of death. However, they do not cease to be the sublime instruments of intelligence in all the masterpieces of humanity. Sex, which builds the home in the name of God, is everywhere a victim of tremendous abuses through which the number of patients registered in mental asylums has grown terribly. However, this is no reason for its divine mission to be tarnished. Manifestation arises through instrumentality. Error is of the creature. Therefore, the mediumistic faculty cannot be responsible for the attitude of those who use it for acts of ignorance and superstition, evil, and fanaticism. As it happens to eyes and ears, hands, and sex that depend on the mental command, mediumship above all needs to rise and clarify, edify, and serve based on education.